So, where have I been? The streets have been asking where I've been. I tell you where I've been. Finding my peace. That's where I've been. Hello, guys. It has been a minute, but I am back. I am back. I am back. I'm sorry I've been gone, but I thought I would do a classic get ready with me as I tell you what's been going on, how life has been, and also answer some of you guys' questions, because you lot are all on social messaging me constantly and are happy to see like classic content. So yes, the YouTube streets have been asleep. I'm trying to come back. I'm trying to bring it back. Firstly, new hair color. Who's this? I've decided that I will be a chocolate brownie girl forever until a straight black bust down comes through. I want to start off with my skin because I'll be real with you. My skin has gone through the ringer. You guys know I'm sensitive. I can't use a lot of products, and honestly, winter took me through a loop, but spring is here and the pollen is also taking me through a loop. So I'm very careful about what I use. You guys know that. So where have I been? The streets have been asking where I've been. I tell you where I've been. Finding my peace. That's where I've been. Social media has changed a lot for me and for so many of the girlies who used to post really consistently. And I think because there's so many other amazing platforms that a lot of us just are on those. However, what I don't want to do is forget about you guys who were over here. And I think there is room for long form content because so many of us, our attention spans are so short and we need to do better, including me. I think a lot of you guys have noticed, if you're on my social, that I have really embraced enjoyment because I really now live by the line, life is for the living. And as a type A, big sister, overachiever, I got to a place where I had to be like, you know what? It's time to take a break. So during my time off, the one thing I've really focused on is my health, my well-being, and also realizing that you can have it all and still feel lost. And I say this for my type A girlies who might relate, where you are constantly overachieving, but yet you feel like you're getting nowhere. And I think that that energy is over for so many of us. Over the past year or so, I've seen so many of my friends, so many of my family go through health issues, go through personal issues, things happen, and it really helps you reframe what's important. And I think everyone needs to take a step back and reframe. However, it was also a really good time to find out what I enjoy, what makes me tick. I think a lot of us don't spend enough time remembering the things that we used to do, that we used to enjoy, that made us motivated and gave us joy, because we spend far too much time online consuming rather than creating. Recently, I've been doing my hair a lot, and I know that seems super, super trivial, but if you guys don't know, I used to do hair. I used to have a hair channel. I used to do hair at university, but I stopped doing it. But once I re-picked up doing my own hair, doing other people's hair, I just had the time of my life. And sometimes you realize it's the little things that make a difference. That is the Anastasia Beverly Hills foundation. I just got this out of my collection. It's insane. Oh my gosh. It's the perfect color blend for me. I'm sorry. Right, let's talk about looks. Let's talk about physical appearance, because I know the girlies love that. The time and money I've invested into my physical appearance over the last year has been worth every single penny. This concept of grow old gracefully, I promise you, I won't be doing it. I will be getting my micro needling. I will be getting my Botox. I haven't got any fillers or anything like that. I think people have assumed I've had a lot of extra bits and bobs done. It just hasn't been done. And there's a lot of commentary on the figure, right? I'll be real with you. That is the gym. At shop. I know, Tilly's fake. We know this, okay? We've had lipo. We know this, guys. But the rest of it is au naturel. So, I used to think the gym was slightly overrated. However, it's truly become a place of solace for me. I enjoy going, and I never thought I would be one of those girls who enjoy going. Now, let's talk about health, because again, this is something that was also talked about in my messages. I can say I have officially been on a health journey. As I mentioned, there were a lot of health scares in my family. You guys know last year my dad passed away. And I feel for me, it was okay, we got to step the game up. I don't play when it comes to what I eat, how I exercise, and how I take care of myself. All my girly pops, 25 up, think about this stuff. I think if you're under 25, you're fine. 25 up, let's take the time to really invest in our health and well-being. My health is probably the best it's ever been. I feel fitter than ever. I look better than ever. And that's taken investment. And as I always say, your biggest investment is yourself. And that is what I've been committed to doing. And I feel it's visible. visible. People always ask me about the family. They are thriving. You guys know I'm much more private, especially now that my girls are of such an age where they can read what's on the internet. Like, this is a real thing. I don't want to get into it, but yeah, thriving. Everyone's thriving. That's what I want to say about that. But I do believe truly in a lot more privacy online. You guys know that about me, but I feel like I can give you guys a lot without giving you everything. And I think we've all got to learn to do that in our lives and be disciplined about that. And I will say that the internet of 10 years ago is not the internet of today. The power of AI, I promise you will never see a picture of any of my girls online forward facing. Never. Absolutely not. Never gonna happen. This is the soft focus palette from MAC. Please tell me why I use this absolutely every day. Why is this my favorite thing in the world? What? Something I'm focusing a lot on now is this concept of the permission to rewrite a new story, to rewrite your story, to reframe how you are perceived in the world. And this is just because people grow and develop and change and find different things interesting, and it's absolutely okay. And actually, I got this message from somebody online. I need to read it to you. Could you talk about bumping into people from your past who you would rather never see again, but whom you learned a lesson from and have grown so much since you last saw them, and advice about how you would interact and what you would say, even if nothing at all. The facts speak for themselves in terms of how your life has exponentially changed since you last saw them. I imagine in my head, I would be transported back to the old feelings and the old inadequacies mentally, but in reality, I would stand strong in a very different place. I'm talking specifically about close female friendships that ended unexpectedly on messy terms. Ciao. Did you listen to that comment? The way I can relate to the girl you once knew is dead. I promise you that is a frame of reference I live by unashamedly. Even if the girl I was last year is not the same girl today, don't judge me. I promise you, I don't give a heck. Change is part of life. Like, you either change or you die. And don't let anyone make you feel like that's a bad thing. Truly, change is part of your natural evolution. And I would say if I saw people, and I have seen people from my past, but rarely, very rarely, I'm not even gonna get into the past. However, if I see them, I didn't see them. And if they say hi, I say hi and I keep it pushing. And it might sound crazy, but sometimes you have to protect your energy. We're not gonna start up a friendship. We're not doing that. Is dead. You are dead to me if you have done something to me in the past. We are not friends. You cannot circle back. You cannot talk to me again. I will be polite. I will be respectful, but you will never have access. Friendships falling apart is very natural and very normal and is part of life. And I have people that I was close to in the past, but I'm not close to today. And actually, what's been so exciting on one of my journeys is that there's a friend who, you know, we hadn't spoken for like almost 4 years. And this friend, she knows who she is. She's back in my life and I absolutely love her. And I'm like, why did we stop talking? And I missed her so much. And now she's back. Like, you look at the smile on my face. Like, the smile on my face says it all. Like, she was meant to be back in my life. And now we literally speak every day. She's literally my boyfriend. But there are others, I promise you, there's no chance. And it's not that she was a circle back or anything. We just kind of fell away. She had different focuses. I had different focuses. But when we came back, it's like we never fell apart. And so I'm counting that as a 20-year-long friendship. And then I have other friends that I've been friends with for 20 years. And I just love that. Okay, this is coming together. One thing about me, a black eyeliner I'm gonna wear. A black eyeliner I'm gonna wear. My favorite thing. It's my favorite thing. Someone brought up personal style, and I think this is a really good question to bring up because my personal style has changed so much. Well, has it changed so much? Not that much, but I used to be like a designer girl for like absolutely everything. But listen, in the times we are in, a girl needs to know how to make a Zara fit work, you know? And Zara is eaten every single time. Let's be 100% real. And I feel like my style has simplified, but it's not necessarily grown up because I really don't believe in this concept of dressing specifically for your age. I'm seeing girls so young dressing like they are pensioners. Relax, calm down. And then also the older girls dressing a bit too young. But I don't believe in that. Wear what you want to wear. I think personal style is all about expression. So because I'm more expressive right now, I feel like my personal style represents that. And also start to notice like everybody doing the same thing. Everybody definitely is trying to be old money and quiet luxury. I just find it very boring. It's so boring to me. And I don't know why it's boring to me. I think it's just the opposite of like culturally who I am. I'm color, I'm bright, I'm extra, I'm extravaganza. So me wearing a 3-piece white suit just doesn't hit. But I'm also kind of corporate as well. So the question about personal style, explore, explore, explore. Now, I want to talk about how much of a Rare Beauty fan I am. The blushes are absolutely insane, like insane. I just love Rare Beauty. I didn't even expect to be such a Rare Beauty fan, but I am. The product works so well. There's a lip combo I've fallen in love with. Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk. Mwah. I promise you it's giving filler lips. I'm here for it. This is the Charlotte Tilbury liner. It doesn't slap like chestnut. Actually, not bad. One thing about me, I'm going to layer 14 lipsticks. I love it. Give me 14 of them. I don't even know what the combo is, but I know the effect I want to have, which is super pouty, kind of pinky nude, and just like extremely luscious. Yup. Yup. Yes. So, personal style. It changes, it evolves. It's got nothing to do with income or age. Did I set this under eye? Oh yes, you see that? We're back together, we're back in business. Let me go try on an outfit for the day. So my outfit is on, I'm wearing this gray set. What I found super funny is with colored hair that I have to wear more neutrals. As much as I was saying I'm a very colorful person, I will wear neutrals, I will wear patterns, but the patterns have to be neutral. I want to do some content around like summer styling and stuff. So if you want that, let me know. But this is my final look. It's actually Erica's birthday today, so we are going for brunch. I'm gonna tell you now, I enjoy prioritizing enjoyments like this. And I wanna let you all know you have the permission to rewrite your story. My perfume for the day is Jo Malone. Do not sleep on Jo Malone. Do not sleep on Jo Malone. This is the Tafe Rose. Ooh, Cologne Intense. It's stunning, and I just love the little bottle. So your girl is back. She's better than ever. And I want you guys to let me know in the comments what you want to see, because I'm trying to upload at least once a week. And I know you want vlogs, and I know you want food, and I know you want lifestyle, so I got that. I'll have everything linked in the description bar below. But in the meantime, I'll catch you all later. Bye.